The woman complained that the chicken soup the man made had no salt. With a face full of displeasure, she pushed it away, then slapped the man across the face and yelled at him for being useless. The man quickly apologized, begging her for forgiveness. But the next second, his face suddenly darkened. He signaled his assistant to turn off the camera, then scolded the woman for agreeing too quickly, saying he couldn't make money that way. The assistant tried to reason with him, saying the woman wasn't in the right state and they should film another day. But the man refused to stop, because all of this was just part of a scripted video. The man was a short video creator, always trying to gain attention through emotional family content. He focused his lens on everyday life, but became increasingly obsessed with manufacturing conflict, hoping to gain fame as a caring husband. But the last take didn't meet his expectations, so after reviewing the scene, he told the assistant to shoot it again. But just like before, it failed. Growing impatient, the man told the assistant to leave, then walked over and pulled the curtains shut. Seeing this, the woman begged him, asking for mercy, but the man went mad. He yelled that she would never learn in this lifetime. The woman pleaded again, promising to act better. The man gave her one last chance. After the shoot, he started fantasizing about becoming a top influencer. Seeing him in a good mood, the woman carefully asked if she could go visit her mother in the hospital, but instead of allowing her, he turned it into his next video idea. A few days later, they arrived at the hospital to visit her mother, but right at the door, he told her to play the role of an unfilial daughter. The woman was filled with anger, but thinking of her mother's condition, she stayed silent and walked into the room. During the shoot, she acted indifferent about visiting her mother. A nearby nurse couldn't take it anymore and scolded her for being heartless, but the woman fired back, then turned to her mother with tears in her eyes and softly apologized. Yet in front of the camera, she had to remain cold. The man urged her to leave, so she finished the act, slapped the man, and walked away. Once outside the room, her heart ached painfully. The assistant came in, asking the man what to film next. He said they'd show him caring tirelessly for his mother-in-law, to contrast with the so-called unfilial daughter, believing that kind of story would surely go viral. But when the mother-in-law discovered his plan, she chose to end her own life. Even so, it still didn't stop the man. He told the assistant to keep filming, and not to tell anyone about the mother-in-law's death. Meanwhile, the woman was at home, flipping through her mother's photos. When the doorbell rang, she received an envelope from the hospital, thinking it contained an update on her mother. She opened it, only to find a memory card inside.